It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, the Essence Festival 2022 lineup has been announced. And so Nicki Minaj is going to be making her debut at the Essence Festival. She's never performed for that before. Also, Janet Jackson is returning to Essence Fest. Jasmine Sullivan, Kevin Hart is going to be doing a comedy show, New Edition, all of them. So get ready for that.
Heavy lineup. That's how you know COVID gone. That's a heavy lineup right
And I mean,
there.
it's been, a couple of years since they've done this, so you already know that
2
when
years,
they come back, And then they just had Mardi Gras in New Orleans, so I'm sure now they're ready for all of this. So that's what they've announced.
Every time
so
I go to
far.
Essence, I have an amazing time. I have a great time every time I go to Essence.
That's a heavy lineup.
Now, Summer Walker, D Nice, of course, Chloe and Halle, Isley Brothers, The Roots and Friends. I mean, this is the year to definitely make sure you attend. All right, now, Melinda French Gates, we played you the trailer yesterday from her CBS Mornings Gil King interview. Well, that interview did come out after the show. And some of the things that she discussed was Jeffrey Epstein and her ex-husband, Bill Gates, meeting with Jeffrey Epstein and what her experience was like when she met him.
Yeah, as I said, it's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no. I also met Jeffrey Epstein exactly one time.
Did you?
Yes, because I wanted to see who this man was. And I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards. So, my heart breaks for these young women because that's how I felt. And here I'm an older woman. My God, I feel terrible for those young women. It's awful.
I mean, hindsight is 20/20, right? Like, they both met Epstein. What does that mean? Just because they met him doesn't mean they knew what was going on.
I knew his character.
Right, but she said she did warn her ex-husband about him after meeting him. And
Yeah, but she's surprised didn't like him, didn't like his energy. That don't mean she knew what was going on. If she knew that he was running a pedophile ring and told her husband and her husband kept doing it, that's different.
But you know how you get an evil feeling from somebody? And Bill Gates did issue a statement to CBS, said that his meetings with Epstein were a substantial error in judgment. He said, and a mistake that I regret deeply. Now, here is what Melinda had to say about still working with her ex-husband, Bill Gates.
How would you describe your relationship with Bill Gates today?
We certainly have a working relationship,
Yeah.
right? And I would say we're friendly at this point.
Friends?
Friends is a different word for me. And, that might come over time. But for me, there's still healing that needs to happen. Certainly, I wish him well. I don't wish him harm. And I think we have a productive working relationship. And I think that will continue.
I mean, you got $60 billion. I think y'all got a productive working relationship, too. I think it was like $60 billion. It was some crazy
I thought
billions.
it was 6.2.
I think it was like $6 billion.
Well, whatever.
I mean, it's
Does it
still-
matter?
No. At that point, no.
What do you mean? 6 to 60 billion, either way, you came up.
Well, she did say on the day she got married, she never thought she would end up being divorced. They were married for 27 years. And she said, I had a lot of tears for many days. She said, literally laying on the floor of the carpet, crying. And he did admit to one affair, but when she was asked about him having multiple affairs during their marriage, she said, those are questions that Bill needs to answer. And he also did issue a statement after that. He said, I admire Melinda and everything she does to improve the lives of women and girls around the world. And I'm grateful for the work we continue to do together at our foundation. And that is his response.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing Melinda Gates could say about Bill that would shock people. I mean, he's one of the richest men in the world. I mean, folks already think billionaires eat kids on pizza. So there's nothing she could say that would shock people about Bill Gates.
All right, now,
Any
since
cheating?
we're talking about things like this,
He's a multi-billionaire.
Allie Landry, she's a Miss USA winner, and she was married to Mario Lopez for 2 weeks, and they got their union annulled after just 2 weeks. Well, she was on the Unfolding Leadership podcast, and she talked about that experience and about, dating him for 6 years and what happened and how actually finding out that he cheated was the best thing that could have happened to her.
I was in a relationship with Mario Lopez, and we had dated for 8+ years. Oprah filmed the wedding, and not even a week after, I found out that it was like a Tiger Woods situation. It was, cheating across the board with some women for 1 year, some women for 2 years. One said it was travel, one was the girlfriend. And I thought to myself, how did I miss this? Like, what part of me what did I do? And I made a commitment that moving forward, I was going to take the blinders off and I was going to walk through my life in full awareness. And those choices were going to represent who I was as a person.
All right, now for his part, he did write in his memoir back in 2014 that he felt pressured.
Well, you better shut up.
I am.
You better
Ali
shut your
Landry
ass up. You
and-
just better shut up.
Yeah, because you got a book coming out.
You just need to hush.
You too.
And we shouldn't even be talking right now.
right.
Let's just mind our damn business and let Angela do her rumor report, please.
For Mario Lopez's part, he did say that he felt that he was pressured to get married. All his friends were getting married, and you know, it was a 5-day nonstop party for his bachelor party, and he got caught because a friend of Ali Landry's sister caught him in a photo in an intimate position.
At a bachelor party? Now, I call BS. Now, I got to object, Your Honor. It was a bachelor
You
party.
better shut up.
But he wasn't even where he said he was supposed to be. And then when he found out they were going somewhere else and there was a different plan, he didn't tell her because he figured he could ask for forgiveness later. But then she found out about a whole lot of other things that he was doing during their relationship. So 2 weeks in, marriage got annulled.
Ring the bell, man. I need Mario to get saved by the bell right now. Ring the bell. Go to commercial.
I just want to know.
That is your rumor report.
This
Thank you
is
very
so
much.
old. Why are we talking about this old stuff?
Well, she just did a podcast
That man's been
interview
married
about
since
it.
But that's her story, you know. That's
Yeah, she's
whatever.
allowed to tell her story, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why you.
The man's been married since 2012.
That's what I'm saying. Mario's living a great life. I love seeing Mario and his family on Instagram.
All right.
Dropping the clues bombs for Mario Lopez. Okay. All right. Salute to you, Mario.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we all grow. We all evolve.
We all evolve.
Okay.
We all grow. We all, you know what? Let's not do any
I'm
more.
triggered.
move
I'm
on.
triggered for you.
Yeah, but you triggered for
Mario.
me?
I'm triggered. Not for you.
Oh.
They got nothing to do with you.
I'm triggered.
triggered for Mario.
All right. Front page news next?
Y'all need a moment?
Nah, we need to
Nah,
talk
I
about
don't
some
need
babies,
nothing.
some weddings. Let's talk about something positive. What we
Man.
got front page news?
Well, let's talk about these sanctions and how they are affecting some billionaires.
Lord.
One Russian baker was locked out of the private equity firm that he co-founded, and the staff is being told to ignore him.
Goodness gracious. All right. It's a Friday! It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.